afiatv.net/Obuzo or visit the SME Center in your state.
Obuzo, catalyzing economic growth in Southeast Nigeria.
My name is Ubon Kings.
I am Marvelous Afamaga.
I am Chioma Okbala.
My name is Ifulaya Ndule, but I'm even a market speaking.
The Afia Business Morning. Join me every weekday on the Afia Business Morning as we bring to you a trilogy of business segments. The opening bell, where we see activities from our selected stock exchanges. The global business, where we bring you up to speed on business activities making the rounds all over the world. And we bring the conversation home on the segment Eastern Business Reports, as we discuss business activities and issues bedeviling businesses in the Southeast region. My name is Ubon Kings. Join the Afia Business Morning every weekday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Exclusive to Afia TV on DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17. The Afia Business Morning. Business unusual.
Top of the morning to you. It's Friday, the 15th day of November 2024. And today, as always, we will take a look at commodity reports and activities from our selected exchanges on the segment Opening Bell. Business news stories around Africa and the rest of the world will come to you on Global Business. And we'll also take a look at issues affecting businesses in the southeastern part of Nigeria on the Eastern Business Report. And finally, activities and conversations from around the market will come to you on Afia. And just so you know, the Afia Business Morning takes center stage every weekday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. My name is Ubon Kings. Welcome to the Afia Business Morning. And just before we get onto Opening Bell, are you aware that you can win a couple of tickets from the Asofia Challenge to feature in and win prizes in the Southeast Food and Fashion Festival happening this weekend, Saturday and Sunday? Get to our dedicated Afia Business YouTube channel at youtube.com/Afia Business. Search for and comment under the Asofia video and win a ticket to the event. Just like that, okay? That's all you have to do to be part of this particular event, right? And then, well, we'll just take a break here. When we come back, more stuff, but then coming up next will be the segment, the Opening Bell segment. Stay tuned. And trading on the floor of the Nigerian exchange is open today. The exchange in London opened an hour ago. The New York Stock Exchange is yet to open, while in China, opening bells went off at 2 a.m. local time. Welcome to Opening Bell. First, we're going to be taking a quick look at some business news stories that are making the rounds. Starting from the continental economy, where it's reported that Uganda is to take measures to tame rising debt. The government of Uganda, according to the country's finance ministry, has disclosed it will be taking drastic measures to curb the rise in debt, where external borrowing will be cut by 98% in the financial year to June 2026. However, the decision comes as the country grapples with rising public debt, a development which has raised alarm among economists and international lenders. And moving on to the global economy, is reported that Stellantis has recalled SUVs to fix computer safety problem. Stellantis, a multinational automotive company, is recalling about 207,000 of certain 2018 and 2019 Jeep and Dodge SUVs to be able to fix, in the US of course, to fix a computer problem that can disable the anti-lock brakes and electronic stability control safety features. Details of these stories and more will come to you on Global Business. And away from that, we're moving straight to the floors of our featured exchanges, starting on the floors of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, where the NGX all-share index as of yesterday closed on a low, falling by 0.25% to close at 97,233.07 points. It may interest you to know that a total of 291,534,428 shares valued at 7,816,902,908 naira to kobo were traded across 7,931 deals with equity capitalization of 58,918,810,917,868 naira 71 kobo. Now we move over to the biggest gainer and losers of the day. The biggest gainer of the day, interestingly, was TIP, which rose by 10%. Other gainers were the likes of Flour Mill, John Holt, International Energy Insurance, and Suno Assurance. And on the other hand, ABDBS topped the losers list with a decline of 9.77%. Other losers were the likes of ABC, Trans, Con Oil, Bois Cement, and Custodian. We're going to a quick break, and when we return, we'll be looking at activities from other selected exchanges. I'm talking about the likes of the New York Exchange, the Shenzhen, London, of course, and Shanghai exchanges, the Afia Business Morning, and indeed, Opening Bell. We'll be right back. Please stay. Yeah, welcome back to the Afia Business Morning, and you are watching Opening Bell. We're moving straight now to the floors of other featured exchanges. We're continuing with the New York Stock Exchange this morning, where it's mostly dips in index values across the board. I'm interested to know that the NYC FANG TM index is the only stock that is up at 0.07%. However, the NYC Composite DJ is down at 0.03%. The NYC US 100 index is also down at 0.20%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is down at 0.02%. The S&P 500 index is down 0.12%. Nasdaq Composite, Nasdaq 100 both down at 0.18% and 0.17% respectively. Moving away from that swiftly, let's go to London now and check out what's happening there. Well, it's all rises, the reverse basically. It's all rises in index values across boards. FTSE 100 is up at 0.51%, FTSE 250, FTSE 350, FTSE All-Share Index all up at 0.62%, 0.50% and 0.50% respectively. Now moving on to the Chinese Stock Exchange. You may be interested to know that the Chinese Stock Exchange, well, interesting stuff happening. Starting off at Shenzhen is all dips, by the way, in index values across board. Shenzhen Composite Index, SZSE Composite Index and Chinex Index all down at 2.83%, 2.81% and a whooping 3.40%. Now the question is this going to be the same order of events when we go to Shanghai? Well, it is the same order of events. The SSE Composite Index is down 1.73%. SSE 50 Index is also down 0.88%. Star 50 Index down 3.21%. SSE 180 Index down 1.33%. SSE 380 Index down 2.44%. CSI 300 Index also down at 1.73%. We'll go on another break, and when we return, we'll be looking at commodity prices as well as a consumer price watch in the open market. You may want to follow this program and join in on the conversation on our dedicated Afia Business YouTube channel. Kindly tap in the search bar www.youtube.com/Afia Business. And while you're there, do well to hit the like button. Remember, you should subscribe so you get notifications on all business-related content coming to you from Afia TV. And just so you know as well, we are still bringing to you the Asofia Challenge. You can win a couple of tickets from the Asofia Challenge and to feature on win prizes and the Southeast Food and Fashion Festival. All you have to do is go to our dedicated YouTube channel at youtube.com/Afia Business and search for and comment under the Asofia video challenge and win a ticket to the event just like that. And of course, you can also visit us and follow us on Instagram with the handle at Afia Business _ to be part of our social media community. The Afia Business Morning and indeed Opening Bell will be right back after this time out. Stay tuned.
My name is Ubon Kings.
I am marvelous Afia Magam.
I am Chioma Okpala.
My name na Ifunaya Ndume, but I'm even a market speaking.
You're welcome back, and I am Ubon King. Still the Afia Business Morning, and you are watching Opening Bell right here on Afia TV. It's time to check in on commodity prices. And well, it's downward movement for gold today, and indeed all precious metals on the chart this morning. Interested to know that gold is down 0.02%, silver is down 0.31%, platinum is down 0.20%, palladium is also down at 0.59%. Away from that, let's take a look at energy. This morning, energy is a mixture of rises and dips, more of dips than rises. We have three commodities that are up. That's ethanol, coal, and oil Brent. They are all up at 0.16%, 0.87%, 0.46% respectively. However, natural gas is down at 3.82%. Oil, Bonilite, Brass River, and Quibo are also down at 2.84%, 0.19%, and 0.19% respectively. Now finally, let's take at industrial metals. This one, industrial metals is, well, mostly dips actually. Just two rises. I'm talking about the two commodities that are up, lead and zinc, which are both up at 0.27% and 0.25%. However, on the other hand, aluminum is down at 0.90%. Iron ore, copper, and nickel are all down, also at 0.08%, 1.04%, 1.43% respectively, as well as tin, which is also down at 1.47%. You're still watching the Afia Business Morning. This is Opening Bell. Do well to follow this program and join in on the conversation on dedicated Afia Business YouTube channel. Kindly tap in the search bar www.youtube.com/@Afia Business, and while you're there, do well to subscribe so you get notifications on all business-related content coming to you from Afia TV. And just so you know, also, we are still giving out free tickets on the Osofia Challenge. Yes, you can get a couple of tickets from the Osofia Challenge to feature and win prizes in the Southeast Food and Fashion Festival happening this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, on our dedicated Afia Business YouTube channel, which of course is displayed on your screen at the moment, youtube.com/Afia Business. Search for and comment under the Osofia video challenge and win a ticket to the event just like that. You can also follow us on Instagram at Afia Business _ to be part of our social media community. Up next, we'll be taking a look at the hikes in prices of food commodities in the April market, as well as the hikes in fuel prices. And on that note, I'll see you on Monday on the Opening Bell when the exchanges reopen for trading. The Afia Business Morning will be right back with the segment Global Business. My name is Ubon Kings. Stay tuned.
Baramda. Then Igbo, also Afia. Then in English, Aprikuma.
Some people can come into the market without any help. They will come and start helping people to source what they want, and then they get some commission.
Money, I no get time to the price. Transfer go cash, I no come here for advice.
The Afia Business Morning. Join me every weekday on the Afia Business Morning as we bring to you a trilogy of business segments. The opening bell where we see activities from our selected stock exchanges. The global business where we bring you up to speed on business activities making the rounds all over the world. And we bring the conversation home on the segment Eastern Business Reports as we discuss business activities and issues bedeviling businesses in the Southeast region. My name is Ubon Kings. Join the Afia Business Morning every weekday 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Exclusive to Afia TV on DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17. The Afia Business Morning. Business unusual.
Thank you for rejoining me on the Afia Business Morning. Welcome to Global Business. And here we'll be taking a look at business news stories around the continent of Africa and indeed the rest of the world. My name is Ubon Kings. Here are the headlines that we're tracking at the moment, starting off from business news stories in Africa, where it's reported that Uganda is to take measures to tame rising debt. And outside Africa, now to the automobile world, Stellantis recalls SUVs to fix computer safety. And away from that to still outside the continent of Africa, and this time talking about workers, German auto and engineering workers to gauge wage increase. We'll bring you details of these stories and more right after this time out. Stay tuned. You're watching Global Business right here on the Afia Business Morning, and we will begin with business stories from Africa, where it's reported that the government of Uganda, according to the country's finance ministry, has disclosed it will be taking drastic measures to curb its rising debt, where external borrowing will be cut by 98% in the financial year to June 2026. However, the decision comes as the country grapples with rising public debt and development, which has raised alarm among economists and international lenders. Meanwhile, Uganda is facing a critical financial challenge as a substantial part of its budget and domestic revenues are being consumed by interest payments on loans, which has put the country's finances under strain, coupled with stagnant tax revenues and declining export revenues, pushing the country towards debt distress and a potential crisis. Now, this is something that pretty much to me is striking. Striking in the sense that this pretty much tells the story of Nigeria. The only difference is this, that it's the fact that the government of Uganda is going to be taking drastic measures to curb its rising debt. Bottom point, that's the bottom line. As it will be hoping to pretty much cut its external borrowing by 98% in the financial year to June 2026. Now, I see intent and I see deadline. Intent on one hand, I see deadline on the other hand. But the question is, have you seen Nigeria's debt profile? Now, first, on one hand, Let's start off with Nigeria's debt profile. Now, I say this because quite recently, today, I saw on the news that Nigeria is prepared to borrow another set of money. It's about $2.2 billion US. Take note of that. Now, let's go back to Uganda's debt profile, which is equivalent to about $25.3 billion US. That's your debt profile. But Nigeria, on the other hand, owes as much as 121.67 trillion naira, an equivalent of 91.46 billion. See that? Which, from statistics, it shows that it is a 24.99%, almost a 25% increase from the fourth quarter of 2023. But yet, we still seem to want to borrow more. And they say it is to revamp the economy. All the ones that have been borrowed were still to revamp the economy, but here we are. Well, I'll let you do the comparison yourself and come to your conclusions. Moving on to other business news stories from the world of tech and finance, it's reported that the Financial Stability Board has stated that the use of artificial intelligence technology could lead to herding, fraud, and disinformation to the global financial system as they probe an innovation that is seeing significant interest among banks and other financial firms. However, jurisdictions such as the European Union have taken the lead in regulating the potentially transformational technology, but are worried on how to apply rules in the already highly regulated finance sector. Meanwhile, the document, which calls on global regulators to check whether legal frameworks are up to scratch, follows a June consultation paper from the European Commission, which cited the risk of bias or panic in financial markets, as well as tendency of AI to produce inaccuracies or downright nonsense. Now, let's put something in perspective real quick. You see that last paragraph? It intrigues me. It says that AI still has the capacity or the tendency to produce inaccuracies. That's one. Second part is downright nonsense. Have you ever tried using AI to do quite a number of things or create an AI video? You see transformations that you cannot imagine. I don't want to go into all that, but then this pretty much reminds me of something that I saw in the past. Are you basically aware that Elon Musk at the time expressed a desire for a regulatory body that should be established for overseeing AI to make sure that it does not present a danger to the public? This happened. Interestingly too, Musk backed this so-called controversial California bill, SB 1047, which was eventually vetoed, thrown out by the governor of California. Now, this bill would have put in place safety regulations for large language AI modules. Now, by then, pretty much all of these things would have been fallen in place, but then going forward, companies will likely have to be more flexible, or rather, even with the flexibility of AI, would have to adopt systems that would put a lot of check and balance, if I may, on the system. Because while this is positive for AI innovation, companies should remain vigilant given the risks inherent in using AI systems and ensure safeguards are in place to avoid the potential harm that could be caused by over-reliance on AI. I mean, till tomorrow, we still think a lot of things cannot be done by AI. That's the truth of the matter. I am one of those persons, right? Because creating a video from scratch using AI. All right. I'll leave it there. You're still watching Global Business on Afia Business Morning on Afia TV. Kindly join in this conversation. And you can watch it live right now on our dedicated Afia Business YouTube channel. Kindly tap in the search bar www.youtube.com/Afia Business. And while you're there, do want to hit the like button. And remember, you should subscribe so you get notifications on all business-related content coming to you from Afia TV. And by the way, let me remind you real quickly, you should by all means be a part of the ongoing Osofia Challenge to feature and win prizes in Southeast Food and Fashion Festival happening this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. All you have to do is go to our YouTube page, displayed on your screen right now at Afia Business, search for and comment under the Osofia video, and That's it. You just may get a ticket for the event just like that. And just so you know, you can also do us the honors following us on social media. I'm talking about more specifically on Instagram with the handle at Afia Business _. Up next will be more business news stories from the automotive world right after this time out. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Afia Business Morning right here on Afia TV. You're still watching Global Business. Now to the rest of our stories. And we move on to stories from the automotive world, where it's reported that Stellantis, a multinational automotive company, is recalling about 207,000 of certain 2018 and 2019 Jeep and Dodge SUVs in the US to fix a computer problem that can disable the anti-lock brakes and electronic stability control safety features. Stellantis stated in the government recall document that the SUVs may have a brake control computer that falsely reads brake pressure when the computer can disable the safety features, eliminate the brake lights, and let a driver shift out of park without putting a foot on the brake pedal, which can cause unintended movement. Now, although the company is still developing a repair, the same modules were recalled in 2022 for a similar problem that did not address the brake light or anti-lock brake and electronic stability control issues. Now, well, if you ask me, really, there's something I want to bring to your attention. Now, that'll be the last paragraph of this story that highlights something very key, and that is that the company Stellantis is still, since 2018 up to date, is still developing a repair. Now, it's crazy because the same models were recorded in 2022 for a similar problem, and that did not, underline that, did not address the brake light or anti-lock brake and electronic stability issue controls. Now, all of these issues are still there, and they're still selling these vehicles. So you see why I'm going with this. Now, I agree that this kind of nature of problem is not typical or just stereotyped to Stellantis. Almost all other vehicle makers have their own issues, but some issues are more issues than others. It's just what it is. And I just feel that these vehicle manufacturers should be held liable for any defective vehicle they sell. Because, quite frankly, I mean, normally these vehicles are supposed to go through tests, right? They're supposed to go through various tests. And if they went through those various tests, why then will a vehicle come out having this kind of fault? You did not accelerate the vehicle just accelerates by itself. You didn't hit the brakes, the brake just, gets smashed in, and then the vehicle stops abruptly. And then just imagine that when you drive on the road and that happens, your vehicle just decides to behave that way. Think about it. Do you see where I'm going? So why on earth would they keep selling these vehicles? Oh well, I guess it's a story for another day. And in an attempt to end this bulletin, let's bring you this final report that Germany's biggest industrial union of metal workers has reached an agreement with employers over a wage dispute within the country's metal and electrical industry, where the new agreement by trade union IG Metall, the dominant metal workers union in Germany, stipulated that wages be increased in 2 stages by a total of 5.1% plus a permanent increase in the collectively agreed additional allowance. Furthermore, the ultimate wage increase will therefore be 5.5%, with the agreement having a term of 25 months, where 230,000 trainees in the sector will receive 140 euros per month, with IG Metall emphasizing that employees would have more and better options between time and money in the future. Bottom line to me, this is good stuff. Bottom line, all right? Finally, there's an agreement on wage increment, full stop. Now, the ultimate wage increase, according to the story, is 5.5%. This will have an arrangement of a term of about 25 months, meaning 230,000 trainees in the sector will receive 140 euros per month. Do the mathematics, 140 euros by Nigerian currency. You get the picture. Anyway, Euronews tells us more on these German auto and engineering workers getting 5.5% wage rise after union negotiations. Let's take a look.
Germany's biggest industrial union reached an agreement over a wage dispute within the country's metal and electrical industry. The new agreement by trade union IG Metall stipulated a wage increase amounting to 5.5% over the next 25 months.
Wir haben in einer extrem schwierigen Situation mit sehr weit auseinanderliegenden Positionen die ganze Nacht hart und intensiv gerungen, und wir haben Lösungen geschaffen.
Workers initially demanded a 7% wage increase over a period of 12 months. In response, employers had offered a wage increase of 3.6% over a period of 27 months.
Wir haben in vielen Fällen die Regelungen, die wir heute schon haben, die seit 2018 in der Tarifwelt vereinbart worden sind, weiterentwickelt.
Millions of employees at companies including Mercedes-Benz, BMW and Siemens will be affected by the agreement. Hundreds of thousands of employees across Germany have taken part in warning strikes over the last...
Well, we'll follow with this story and as well as other stories as they unfold and keep you in the loop. And talking about keeping you in the loop, you may want to go to our dedicated Afia Business YouTube channel, and of course you can watch it live right now. Kindly tap in the search bar www.youtube.com/Afia Business, so you'll be part of things we're doing there. You could also make sure you subscribe so you get notifications on all business related content come to you from Afia TV. And by the way, we're still giving out a couple of tickets for the Asofia Challenge. This is in a bid to make sure you feature in and win prizes at the Southeast Food and Fashion Festival happening this weekend on Saturday and on Sunday. You may want to get to our dedicated Afia Business YouTube channel on your screen right now at Afia Business. Search for and comment under the Asofia video and win a ticket to that event just like that. That is all you have to do. Just go there and comment. And by the way, you can follow us on socials, Instagram more specifically with the handle at Afia Business _ to be part of our social media community. Oh well, coming up next will be a conversation on pretty much something happening in Aba. Yes, Aba is in the focus this morning on the Eastern Business Report segment of the Afia Business Morning. So yes, indeed, we'll be talking about the 2024 Aba International Trade Fair. And I already got my guests standing by to be part of this conversation. Stay tuned. Eastern Business Report comes next. My name is Ubong Kings. Stay tuned.
From the commercial nerve center of the southeastern Nigeria, the Abia State Government and Aba Chamber of Commerce, Industries, Mines and Agriculture, ASIMA, invite manufacturers, invest in the world, improve your sales and brand visibility.